first KJ, yes.
Yes.
Are the initials from my name. My name is Konene Johnathan Sankey.
Yes.
And the Acacia, the Acacia farm. When we came to settle here,
Yes.
we only had one Acacia tree.
Yes.
And that is where we derived our name from. So the registration of the name is Konene Johnathan Sankey, Acacia farm.
Okay.
And this is a registered business because we want to commercially do farming.
Yes.
We cannot just do it for the sake of doing it. We want to get value out of farming, and this is something doable. And there are a lot of opportunities in farming.
Yes.
Yes. So what we have here are the Sahiwal.
Yes.
And a few crosses of Sahiwal and our local Maasai cows.
Yes.
And we also have a few crosses of the Fresian and the Sahiwal.
Okay.
So from this one now are the pure Sahiwal.
Yes.
And usually you can tell Sahiwal by the color.
Yes.
They are usually red, dark red.
Yes.
To some light red, like this one is not so red.
Yes.
So those are the breeds we have. We have the Sahiwal and a few crosses of our local breeds and the Sahiwal.
Okay.
Yes. And you can see like now the red-headed one is a cross of Sahiwal and Fresian.
Yes. Oh, the white one.
The white one. That one is a cross. So and you can see the frame is a little big because of the mother was a Fresian.
Yes.
So we crossed it with the Sahiwal bull. So basically that is what we have. And for the Sahiwal, we like them because they are tolerant to diseases. They are also adaptable to hot areas and also even the cold areas.
Yes.
They can easily adapt to any environment. But we have realized that it does well in this area.
Yes.
We have started now doing Sahiwal, I think 3 years ago. We were doing some foundation breeds of Fresian and the foundation breeds of Acacia, Fresian and Acacia, yes.
Yes.
But we realized that they were very susceptible to diseases. They were attacked by foot and mouth, and we literally almost lost all the animals.
Yes.
So we decided to switch.
Yes.
To Sahiwal. Sahiwal because of the adaptability to this area and their resistance to diseases, and they are equally a very good dual-purpose cow.
Okay.
It is good for both beef and milk.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are the numbers like? For example, milk production. How much liters do you get of milk?
Now it depends because they are high producers.
Yes.
Like this one.
Yes.
This one is a big udder. That one I think is our highest producer.
Yes.
And we only milk them in the morning.
Yes.
So you can comfortably do between 8 to 9 liters.
8 to 9 liters.
The maintenance is very easy because we just feed them with a natural pasture.
Yes.
We don't give them any other feeds.
Yes.
Apart from the minerals that you've just seen them taking right now, and the water.
And it can give you 8 liters.
And 8 liters. Some low producers, they can give you comfortably 5 liters.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can say, given the maintenance is almost zero, then we can say this is a good producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to beef, like a bull, a 2-year-old bull, well fed.
Yes.
How many kilos?
Like we have seen one, and I think that one is almost 18 to 20 months, and you can see it is quite huge.
Yes.
But I think the maximum weight, I cannot tell about the weight, but they can really get humongous.
Okay.
And they are very motherly and friendly.
Yes.
Because we've not even had incidences of them refusing their calves. Sometimes you can have a cow that cannot even let the calf suckle them. So I think they are very motherly and very friendly cows.
Okay.
You can go close to them and they are just comfortable with you. They are very friendly cows.
Yes.
You prefer this breed of animal because, unlike other animals like Boran, Boran is purely beef.
Yes.
Boran is purely beef.
Yes.
But this one is dual purpose.
Yes.
And you can enjoy some little milk.
Yes.
Some income from milk as you also wait for the animals to mature.
Yes.
For beef.
Okay.
So I think it is a good dual-purpose cow.
Yes.
That is good for both beef and milk.
Okay.
So I think that has given us some preferability, or why we prefer this animal better compared to the other breeds.
Okay.
They are not also heavy feeders.
Yes.
This is our guy. We are going to do also the spraying of the animals. We usually do it so often after 2 weeks.
Yes.
To ensure that we prevent tick-borne diseases.
Okay.
So if we are using dual dip today, we can use ultra mix the other time. We keep changing because of ticks are likely to develop some resistance.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the difference between a breeder and a beef producer?
I think both of them are correlated because you cannot be a breeder and not a beef farmer.
Yes.
Because if you have say 50 animals, and not all the animals will have the breeding qualities.
Yes.
So whatever the calves that are not good for to be bulls, then those one of course you castrate them, they become steers, and you sell them for beef.
Yes.
So you only pick the best qualities.
Yes.
You make sure you have the best heifers.
Okay.
You also go for the best or you can even do AI. Once you have served them, then they can of course go for 9 months, and you separate them. Once they have been served, you can even separate them so that you make sure you manage them well, you make sure they are well fed, and after that, now maybe it is now time for calving, and you wait for up to maybe 9 months or another 9 months, and then you wean them. That way now you can be able to select the ones that you want to keep and the ones that you want maybe to cull out of the herd. You choose the best, and once you have also maybe attained a certain level of the number of animals you want to keep, then of course you can always sell a few because again you don't want to concentrate on quantity, but also you want to have a quality herd. We only milk our cows in the morning, and in the evening they suckle all the milk, because that one also will fasten the growth rate of the animal, of the calf. So sometimes we only milk them in the morning. So in the evening they suckle all the milk, and that one will assist them grow very fast. Unlike now in dairy farming, where you separate almost after they have sucked only or you have fed them with the colostrum, you separate them from the mother. Here we don't do that. They stay with their mother throughout the period until now the weaning time. That way I think we are able to also have that fast growth, because we are not entirely doing dairy farming. We are just having a hybrid of the two, because milk is not our main business. These boma rods, we have around 5 acres here.
Okay.
And we have another 4 acres on the other side.
Okay.
And this is just to ensure that we are fodder secure.
Yes.
Because it is not every other time that we have a lot of pasture like this.
Okay.
So this area can really get dry.
Yes.
And so this is just for security reasons. We make sure that we are drought prepared.
Yes.
So that anytime we have drought and we have limited pasture,
yes,
then we are able to store these. This is now ready for harvest. We can harvest it any time from now.
Yes.
And we store it. We are on free range.
Yes.
But we are doing paddocks.
Okay.
We have a paddock system. This is a 50-acre block of land. 150 actually, but we are using the parcel we are using is 50 acres.
Yes.
And we have around six paddocks.
Yes.
Ranging between 8 and 15 acres.
Yes.
and we have also two watering points.
Yes.
In this block of land.
Yes.
So when they are feeding here, they can only be taken a few minutes to get to drink water.
Yes.
And they come back.
Okay.
So and they can stay in one paddock depending on the number of animals we've put there. As long as the grass is there, because now we have a lot of grasses.
Yes.
And when the grass is exhausted,
yes,
then we shift them to the next paddock.
Yes.
And as they feed on the other one, this other one is refreshing.
Okay.
Yes.
So ideally, how long would it take to graze your herd
in one paddock?
In one paddock. The period.
That one will depend on the number of animals we've put there.
Okay, and the size.
And the sizes, and also the size of the pasture.
Yes.
Like now, this year we have a lot of pasture.
Okay.
So even though this paddock is around 6 acres.
Yes.
Then it can take a longer period.
Yes.
Compared to when we don't have a lot of pasture.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so it depends on whether we have a lot of it.
Okay.
And also the number of animals we've put in a certain paddock.
Okay. Yes. So during the drought seasons, you still send them to the paddocks.
Yes.
But you will throw in a bit of hay.
Yes. When we have some serious drought, because we rarely use hay.
Yes.
Because even though this area can get dry, we don't usually stay for a very long time before we receive some rains.
Yes.
And we just need a little of the rain to restore the grasses.
Okay.
So we use the rain when the drought is very extreme.
Okay.
Yes.
So in your paddocking system,
yes.
It's basically free range, but on paddocks. So do you supplement your animals with any supplement feeds? Yeah.
No, the only thing we do is we give them minerals.
Okay.
We don't give them anything apart from the natural pasture. Then the cost of production is very minimal. Actually, and also the animals we have are cost friendly.
Yes.
They are easy to manage because with this pasture and minerals, then you are good to go.
Okay.
Then that means also your returns can only be high.
Yes.
Where now the cost is very little.
Yes.
And the cost of producing beef is also very low.
You are among the few telephone farmers that have actually encountered.
Yes.
Very many try, very many also fail, but you seem to have gotten it right.
Yes.
You're in the corporate world, maybe 300 kilometers away from here, and you're running a successful farm.
Yes.
Yeah. What are some of the systems that you've set in place to make sure everything runs whether you're around or not?
I think now that one is now a bit of a challenge.
Yes.
And that's a big challenge we are facing because by profession I'm a banker.
Yes.
And I think 80 to 90% of my time I am away from the farm.
Yes.
I'm away doing my banking thing. But I have made sure that every other 2 weeks or 3, I must visit the farm. But even when I'm not there, I have also employed people that assist me.
Yes.
And it is very important that also you trust people you work with.
Yes.
And you equip them, you empower them to do whatever that needs to be done even when you're not there.
Okay.
So we have we have employed 3 people in this farm.
Yes.
And on our farm 2, where we have the goats, we have another person there. Okay. So we have a total of 4 staff, 2 Acacias. They come do the milking and they go.
Yes.
They are only in the farm in the morning.
Yes.
And we do our milking once a day.
Yes.
And now the other one is a herds boy who takes care of the animals. And the other one also herds the goats. So you make sure, I know telephone farming is not easy.
Yes.
You have put systems in place that everything will run the way it is supposed to run, even when you are not there. Yes. These people of mine, they know, like now if it is the milking people, they know by 7:30 they should be at the farm. Yes. And by 9:30 or 10, they should be able to have finished their work and they have gone to their other things. Yes. And whoever comes to collect the milk, whatever we are selling and whatever remains at the farm, they know what time to collect the milk. Okay. And they send the records to me, even without me asking. They can just send the records, and that is it. And for the other ones, they know what they are supposed to do.
Yes.
If it is spraying, they know it is done after 2 weeks.
Yes.
If it is minerals, they know that the animals are not supposed to go to the field without taking the minerals. So it is like something. It is a habitual thing that now they know what they are supposed to do every.
Yes.
They have a routine.
Yes.
So that one becomes easier for me. And they can only call me when they have very extreme emergencies.
Okay.
And they know when to call. When they call in between the day when I'm busy, then I know this call is, you must pick this call.
Yes.
Because it is from the farm and they must be requiring something for them to call.
Yes.
During the working hours.
Yes.
Otherwise, if it is just the normal updates, like we have this number of goats that have given birth,
yes,
then that one can wait until
evening.
In the evening when I'm now relaxing.
Okay.
So that one has made my work easier because everybody knows what they are supposed to do.
Yes.
Yes. Bembe? In fact, so we can even open one, we check.
Yeah.
This one is not colonized. So I think this one we can even check because this is now what we call the Kenyan top bar.
Kenyan top bar.
The other one is the long straw. This one is an improved one.
Yes.
Because the other one also is a Kenyan top bar. The other one on the other side
yes,
is the Kenyan top bar. But this one has an excluder. This one has an excluder. The other one does not have an excluder.
So
this is what the hive looks like. We have that. You can see that it is new.
Yes.
So this is what we call the excluder. This is the excluder.
Ah, nice.
So this is the excluder.
Yes.
So this the size of this mesh wire that we are using here. Inatoshea to these other normal bees.
Yes.
And queen atapita hapa.
Okay.
So this is where we have now the queen staying.
Yes.
Na pande hii ingine ndio nyuki wale wengine wataweka asali.
Okay.
So this is an improved top bar.
Yes.
Compared to the other one.
Let me take you back a bit.
Yes.
Now you've bought the hive.
Yes.
Like the one that you've bought. So how do you attract bees into your hive?
So what is happening? This when you check at this bar, it is waxed.
Yes.
This one is waxed. So this wax into it attract nyuki.
Yes.
So that is basically how you attract the bees. You make sure the hive is clean and it is waxed.
Okay.
That way, then you are sure that you are going to get your hive colonized.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is one of them, eh?
This is one of the hives.
Yes.
You see, we have improvised, unlike the other ones. We have just suspended on trees.
Yes.
So I think this is the advantage also of having the forest.
Yes.
The only thing we have done is we have suspended, and we have made sure that we have suspended it away from the ground.
Yes.
To make sure it is and it is well balanced.
Yes.
Yeah. So we still have the other hives on the other side.
So you have predators that normally come and harvest honey.
Yeah, they are there, but we have not encountered any so far.
Oh, okay.
We've not encountered any so far.
A honey badger.
Yes.
Okay.
We've not encountered any so far, and the hives has not been colonized yet.
Oh, this one
has only been here for 3 or so weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So ideally, how long does it take before it is colonized?
I think it depends.
It depends.
It depends, but we usually have a swarm of bees around this forest. But we are hoping it is not going to take long.
Yes.
And the most important thing is to ensure that you inspect every other time.
Okay.
So that you don't have cobwebs you don't have any other small insects
Yes.
living there, because the hives are, the bees
Yes.
are very sensitive insects.
Yeah.
Yes.
So other than the wax, is there any other thing additives you can add to attract the bees, maybe to attract the swarm sooner?
Yes, if you can wax it, you can still use things such as lemongrass oil.
Okay.
Is also a very good bee attractant.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but naturally, also the bees can come by themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
So in this forest, you've done how many hives?
We have around 5 on the other side. So we have around 12 on this other side.
Around 12. So
yes, and we are planning to add
to push that number.
Yes.
So typically a hive will give you how many kgs of honey?
So like this one now, you should expect around 10 to 12 kilos.
10 to 12 kilos
crude.
Okay.
So and you sieve now, you should expect something like 8 to 10.
Around 8 to 10.
And then now the other one will be wax, will be used to make wax.
So do you have market for wax?
And right now we are not selling wax because we've not been able to collect much.
Okay.
But the one that we have left, we've not sold. But there's always market for wax.
So how long does it take once it's colonized, or an already existing hive? How long does it take before you harvest?
The first time we usually give it 5 months.
Okay.
And then now after that you can be harvesting it after every 3 months.
After every 3 months.
Depending also on the availability of nectar. Because this area can also get dry.
Yes.
So, but 3 to 4 months.
Okay. So 3 to 4 months so the process of harvesting honey is a bit trickier. So you have to outsource that services. How does that work?
Usually because I'm not a full-time farmer, and most of the times I'm not in the farm.
Yes.
I usually have someone who assists me, who will come on a casual basis.
Yes.
They are not fully employed here.
Yes, yes.
So they usually come when there is need.
Yes.
If we need to do the inspection, then they can always come and go back.
Yes.
And it is the same person who does the harvesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he understands the.
Yeah, he's a good man. He understands the process.
Yes.
But I usually prefer the harvesting done when I'm there.
Yes.
Because you should be sure of the quality of the honey.
Okay.
So that when you sell honey to someone, you know the quality is the best.
Oh, okay. So where is your market for honey specifically?
There is a market for honey almost everywhere. But I have been able to get market in Nyeri.
Yes. Because
that is where I work.
Yes.
And I already have repeat customers.
Yes.
Sometimes we are even overwhelmed by the demand.
Yes.
So we have the market for honey is always available.
You don't have a problem with the market?
No, the market is not a problem at all. In fact, we are even overwhelmed. Yes.
Oh, that's why you want to
That is why we want to add. And there's plenty of space here. We can even do 1,000 comfortably without any problem. Okay. Yes.
So you are telling me earlier how you started, how you got into the honey business.
Yes. 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 We started back in 2018.
Yes.
But it was not like something serious. I was given one hive.
Yes.
The old top hive that you saw from the other side by my father. And then when we harvested and we realized that we had quite a quantity of honey, we decided to add a few more. Yes. And that is how we have been growing. We started adding 5 long straw beehive. Yes. And no, 11. 11. And then we added another extra 5. Okay. Kenyan top bar. Yes. We realized that this is a good space because first we don't have so many neighbors here. Yes. And again, we don't have a lot of disturbance. As you can clearly see, the area is fenced. Yes. Properly fenced. Yes. So this is a good place because there is no much disturbance here. Nothing much goes on here apart from the nature. You see the birds and the bees. Okay. Yes. Because I understand bees are very intelligent insects. They can go as far as 5 to 6 kilometers. Yes. To collect nectar. Yes. And they also can go and fetch get water from as much as 5 to 4 kilometers. So it is something that there is nothing much you can do about it. Yes. You just install and you wait.